And now we have your first ever national champion, Barret Bryant, taking 22nd place, playing Umakagi Tokoyami, the bird. This is what he won nationals with. You know, he just kind of showed up out of the blue, was like, hey, don't forget me. I am a former nationals champion. I can do this again. And he definitely performed on the Chaos Tokoyami deck. And it's very, very similar to Andrew Holder's list, right? There's, you know, a lot of work, a lot of legwork that's been put into this deck. So if you guys saw that video, you don't have to sit through most of this one. However, the biggest difference is the freezer burn. The biggest difference here is the freezer burn. We have 2 of freezer burn instead of 2 of ice light tackle. And then we're still playing the frozen instead of villains defeated. That's pretty much the real differences here. You know, a little bit different on the sideboard, but other than that, you know, it's petty squabble. It's one with nature. You know, we're now up to 4 up to replace the stronger and darknesses. And, you know, sometimes the bird gets got. I mean, this was not a super friendly format to 7 hand size characters. You know, it is what it is, I suppose, when it comes to Tokoyami. Either you go really hot or you don't. And, you know, Barret had the first seed after Swiss, so he was prepared to go first all day. He was prepared to probably run people over with the bird, you know, use that, not even really a comfort pick, but like a tried and true deck. Although he does fancy himself a control player, and he did really well with Eraserhead, I believe, to get there day 1. I could be mistaken, but I believe he was one of the 3 Eraserheads. So, man, I was really expecting to see him go really far, especially when I heard that he was on the Tokoyami deck, because I do still believe in this deck. I do think it's maybe pound for pound the best, but when you know you're going second, you know, you can stack your deck for those ready, get, set, go plays, and I think that's what happened to him. I think he ran to a ready, get, set, go deck. I think that they got to pull it off and kind of even the gap, and even Tokoyami can draw really cold. So yeah, there's not too much to talk about this deck. Barrett's already done interviews. He's already talked a whole lot about this Chaos deck, but the biggest thing is we have Electric Jolts and we have Freezer Burns coming in for the Crow and Frogs, basically. He's still stayed at 2 Twisting Azure Inferno, so, you know, going up to the 4 Azure Inferno did not seem to be the answer for these Tokoyami players. You know, replacing Crow and Frog was more 4 diffs, or in this case a 3 diff, that have just more interaction with the opponent. So that is pretty cool to see. I guess that's pretty much what the designers wanted to see from the ban list, so it seemed to turn out true here. But other than that, yeah, we've got the plus ultras in the sideboard, evil versus good in the sideboard. Oh, we only have 3 chivalrous main. That's kind of new, and he goes for extra struggling with studies. So that's a little bit of the difference between the 2 decks and the lower part of this standings. But yeah, there's not a whole lot that's different from the nationals was. Yeah, I guess that's really it. That's you know, congratulations to Barret Bryant for qualifying and winning the first ever nationals championship. I'm sure he's gonna amaze us in the second season to come, so hope to see you at the next world championship.